Guys, today I wanted to talk to you about how one good decision at the age of 18 can make millions of dollars worth of difference for you at retirement. The average age that most people, at least here in America, start investing is age 29. That means that they have less time for their money to work for them. They have fewer doubling periods until retirement. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about with doubling periods until retirement, I'm referring actually to other video that I did where I talked about the rule of 72. And just in case you missed that, the rule of 72 is a simple rule in finance that gives you an approximate of how long it will take for your money to double, given a particular rate of return. And it's very simple. You don't have to understand why it works, you just have to understand that it does. You take the rate of return that you're getting as a whole number and divide that into 72. So in other words, if you're getting 12% as a rate of return, you would divide 72 by 12. And that will tell you how often your money will double. Your money will double every 6 years, okay? And 6 years and 12% is the rate of return. 12% is a very easily attainable rate of return in the stock market, particularly if you're investing in mutual funds. I've mentioned that before. I've even done a video where I went through how to filter your videos so that perhaps you as well can get that kind of a rate of return. But moving on, if you're 18 years old and you're getting 12% as a rate of return, then you have 7 doubling periods until retirement. If you're 50 years old, like me, and you're getting 12% as a rate of return, you only have 10 years until retirement. At 12%, my money's going to double 1.6 times. If you're 18 with 42 years till retirement, well, then at 12%, your money's going to double 7 times. Hopefully, despite the way I've explained this, you still get what I'm getting at here. Okay? So, to put it another way, let's not get bogged down. To put it another way, if you're 18 and you invest $6,000 one time and average 12% as a rate of return, your money's going to grow over 42 years until age 60, which is the earliest age that you can retire and get full benefits from all of your protected accounts. You are going to have $700,000 if you never add another penny to it ever again, other than the initial $6,000. Whereas me, if I start at age 50 and I'm working to age 60, I too am getting 12% in rate of return. I too am starting off with a $6,000 investment. I'm going to have to invest $39,000 a year to be able to have $700,000 at retirement. So if we start at differing times but have the same goal, it's going to be much easier for you as a young person to reach your retirement goals than it is for me as an older person to hit mine. Okay? It's literally the tortoise and the hare scenario, and I am the hare. I'm having to work 6 times harder. I'm having to invest 6 times more money than you are, and you're probably still going to win. I'll put it another way. If you start at age 18 with $6,000 and you invest $6,000 per year for 42 years and average a 12% rate of return, then at retirement you're going to have $6.5 million invested. You're going to be a multi-millionaire. You are going to be rich. You're going to be the 1%. Now me, on the other hand, if I start with $6,000 and I invest $6,000 a year, being as I'm already 50, I only have 10 years until retirement age. Well, at retirement age, that $6,000 a year is only going to grow to $123,000 for me. This is the power of compound interest. This is the power of time over money. This is the power of maximizing your doubling periods to retirement. So that's why I say if you make one smart decision when you're 18, if all you do investment-wise is make one investment of $6,000 at the age of 18, well, at retirement age, assuming a 12% rate of return, you can have over $700,000. If you keep making that smart decision every year and keep dropping $6,000 in your retirement account, then at retirement, if you started at age 18, you're going to have $6.5 million. You're going to be a multimillionaire. Now, guys, there are many, many people like me that regret not knowing this information much sooner and being able to put it to work for us. I didn't learn about all of this stuff until I was already in my 30s. I was like 35, okay? I had missed out on 3 doubling periods already. Just gone. Didn't have them, didn't know, didn't realize the mistake I was making. I don't know how many different ways that I could tell you that. Not only that, but I'd also dug myself into a financial hole. I was tens of thousands of dollars in debt. I've had to work out of that because you need to get rid of your debt before the investing. It doesn't do you much good getting 12% as a rate of return on your money if you're paying 28% in interest on the money that you're in debt. Hopefully some of that makes sense to you as well. But that's what I'm getting at there. So please, guys, take advantage of all the doubling periods that you can. If you are coming up on 18, you can probably work some side jobs. You can probably work some summer jobs. You could probably save up some of your gift money. Yes, you could still have fun, but you could probably accumulate $6,000 pretty easily by age 18. Tell people that's what you want as a graduation from high school gift. It's cash so that you can invest. I bet you will shock them, and I bet they will be exceedingly generous to you. And if you're over 18, if you're like me, it's never too late to get started. It just means you've got to work a little harder. Hey, maybe you need to be putting in some extra time now. Whoa, that's a killer jump. So that you can have an even better retirement. And that's what I want for everyone. Maybe you need to adjust your goals a little bit if you're old like me, but it's certainly still attainable. Now, if you've got any questions with that, leave it below the video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're here on Twitch or Xbox, well, then you could message me. You can also email me at fustyandfinance@gmail.com.